Hi, I'm Kristin, a claims developer here at Legal Help for Veterans. I'm joined by Kristy, an intake coordinator, and Janet, one of our claims coordinators. We're here to give you an overview of how these departments work together to best serve our clients. Kristy, as an intake coordinator, you are the first point in contact for a prospective client. What can they expect for these initial contacts?
Sure. Now, whether you contact us through the internet or simply by giving us a call, there's a few things we need to know for this process. First and foremost, we need to know if you are currently service connected, and if so, what is your percentage and breakdown? If you're looking to get service connected, we can go ahead and discuss that and what you'd like to be service connected for. We can also give you an increased rating, and we would need to know what disabilities you're looking to increase. To start the process, we're going to need a copy of your DD-214, and if you are service connected or have tried and been denied, we will need a copy of those decisions. Once we obtain those documents, you'll be contacted by one of our intake coordinators, and you will need to complete the rest of the intake process. This usually varies between 30 and 45 minutes, and we simply go over some information about yourself, and then we dig a little bit deeper into what you'd like to get service connected for or what you'd like to be increased.
Once all of the information and documentation has been obtained, your intake will be passed along to our review team, which consists of senior claims developers and our attorneys. Unfortunately, we can't take all of the claims of veterans that come to our office. However, we strive to help as many veterans as possible. Kristy, what can a prospective client expect as the time it would take for the review?
Well, once we complete the intake process and we have gotten all of your documentation that we requested, we send off to the attorney for review, and typically this can take anywhere between a week or two to have a decision. In the meantime, if they do have any questions, you will hear from your intake coordinator just to ask you some simple questions that may need further.
If your intake has been accepted and you are offered representation in our office, you will be assigned a claims developer. This is the person that works directly under the attorney and is your point of contact. We are the people responsible for reviewing all of your medical records and determining which claims will go forward. We also determine what forms you may need to fill out, if additional evidence such as lay testimony, medical treatise, or a medical opinion from your doctor is needed. Janet, as a claims coordinator, you work in conjunction with a claims developer. What is your role in this process?
Our role is to get the forms out to you, to get the forms to the VA, and any kind of medical packets need to be put together to get those out to the right sources.
Once forms are sent to our veterans, we want to ensure that we get them back from you because we do want to be the ones that submit them to VA on your behalf. Kristy, what kind of follow-up can our veterans expect once they are sent documentation?
Well, typically the documents are sent via email and can be e-signed and returned. So we will simply reach out to you to make sure that you receive the documentation, or if they need to be resent to you. Once we receive the documentation and everything is set, we will be doing wellness calls. These typically are every 3 months, and what that is we just call to and see if there's been any changes to your demographic information or any changes to your disability. This is also a great time to ask any questions you may have regarding your claim.
Once we receive all of the documentation necessary and are ready to submit that to VA, it will be assembled by your claims developer. It will then be passed along to a claims coordinator to actually be submitted. Janet, how is that done?
We direct upload them straight to the VA, where we get an electronic signature that we attach to the form that we submitted, and then we email a copy of that to you so that you have it for your records.
There you have it, an overview of how these departments work together to best serve our veterans. It is an honor and a privilege to serve those who have served our country. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your service.